Abdurrazak, Abhishek Abraham, Queen Sheffield, Salaikum Agbo, Cairo Aguilar, Michelle Ajemi, Just Alami, Anderson Alman Castellano, Jose Alman Diaz, Calcadon Almu, Kimani Alha, Maria Almegrez, Daidi Almonte Ortiz, Maria Alonso, Jeffrey Alvarez Haas, Asma Ahmad, Dennis Amaya, Stephen Amaya Membrino, Lauren Hill Ambe, Precious Ambe, Aaron Anaya, Samuel Angelico, Tyrese Anthony.
Melinda Assuming, Celinda Assuming, Olivia Avilar Nunez, Gladys Avila Garcia, Hannah Borjas Sanchez, Bilki Subari, Ian Bayaka, Selena Becerra Ortegon, Leo Ballet, Cindy Benitez, Ela Benson, Luis Berrios, Cadis Beza, Labib Guyan, Desiree Brennick, Ashley Bravo, Samara Brown, Kamari Burnett, and Georgiou Vázquez Aguilera. Congratulations.
Jefferson Caballero Reyes, Jacqueline Cabrera Hernandez, Christopher Carlo Reyes, Dilber Chavilla Aguiar, Brianna Chavez, Stephanie Cifuentes Victoria, Arian Clark, Alan Cruz, Joel Cubias, Camille Curtis, Anna Dancer, Diana DeLucio Morales, Vladimir DeRosier, Yasmin Diaz, Shirley Dickey, Katie Din, Aminata Junk, Mamie Diab, Kelly Jomu, Yanrith Dominguez Hernandez, Isaiah Douglas. Camden Doxy Salazar. And Elifel Duran Crespo. Congratulations, homeroom.
Fredis Echeverria. Madison Enright. Kamjika Anarusa. Amin Aresa. Mariana Estrada. Mutada Fadala. Magdalene Fasil. Gabriel Flores. Tiffany Flores. Melanie Flores Caceres. Corinne Ford. Benjamin Forsythe. Adam Fox. Anthony Francis Gonzalez. Diana Franco Saravia. Rudolph Francois. Nuyagi Frederick. Anthony Farini. Cedric Frimpong. Eslyn Fuentes Amaya. Jordan Gaffigan. Jamari Gaither. Owen Garcia Mendez. Kalia Gardner. Congratulations.
Liliana Gebicki. Leah Gonzalez Robles. Roberto Gonzalez Garay. Saki Goodman. Kiera Ginyard. Christian Guzman Argueta. Maddox Hansen Zuli. Layla Harkless. Iverson Enriquez Flores. Anthony Hernandez. Daniel Hernandez Henriquez. Karen Hernandez Molina. Ryan Herrera Soto. Zane Hood. Jordan Ibekwe. Kamali Jongha. Talia Johnson.
Fatima Canoe. Indira Carr. Leah Kasahoon. Caitlin Kennard. Rahua Kadane. Emmett Canoe. Rich Lamb. Amy Lamb. Tiffany Lamine. Balmore Londa Verde. William Lantry. Nathaniel Lara. Guillermo Lario Sorto. Abraham Lau Portillo. Alana Lu Fong Chak Sat. Nicholas Link. Kevin Lobato Rodriguez. Kimberly Logbo. Jocelyn Lopez Aguilar. Junior Lopez Gomez. Sarah Lopez Gomez.
Ever Mahana Viatora. Alex Maldonado. Adil Maksud. Edward Martinez. Kaylee Martinez. Rebecca Martinez. Kiosef Matthew. Connor McCarty. Ariam Zabratu. Carmen Medina Nolasco. Gia Mika. Naim Reynolds. Christopher Mendez Perez. William Mendoza Cruz. Jordi Mercado Hernandez. Fabian Bashesha. Jose Miranda. Will Missing. Brian Molina Hernandez. Evelyn Morales Novoa. Echo Mufetidi. Zachary Muslimi. Michaela Meyer. Landry Ningwood. Stevie Nguyen. Jenny Nunez Guar. Lila Naya. Mercy Okeke. Michelle Olivia. Darylyn Orontes. Rashid Shakir Miller.
Emily Pacheco. Kevin Pacheco Flores. Ashley Padaro. Sofia Palacios. Kaylee Palencia Garcia. Ruben Piera. Mario Perez Amaya. Belinda Perez Salvador. Diana Perla Erqueta. Ethan Pham. Cedric Pierre Louis. Kayla Pineda. Jose Portillo. Sylvia Portillo Amaya. Kayla Portillo Valle. Dimitri Pogum. Henry Quash. Charles Quashi. Obed Ramirez. Marcia Ramos Garcia. Eric Ramos Pineda. Anik Raymond. Elena Radi. Cameron Reynolds. Judith Rivas Campos. Justin Rivas Pineda. Ethan Robinson. Jonathan Rodas. Milka Rollins. Julissa Romero Lopez.
Christopher Saavedra Vernon. Lindsay Sangstume Amaya. Billy Saki. Mariam Soni. Gochin Rasme Sam. Christopher Sanchez. Danny Sanchez. Tanner Sandrock. Jonathan Sante. Brittany Soravia Vasquez. Carla Segovia. Anthony Segura. Jocelyn Segura. Gabriel Sepulveda Mata. Katie Cillier Amador. Jessica Slattery. Madison Smith. Tequila Snowden. Stanley Soya Elias. Jonathan Solomon. Johan Sapuavo. Tatiana Soriano. Joshua Sosa. Cesar Soto. Amadou Silla. Ellie Sorto.
Aja Tembeju. Abigail Ty. Jonathan Teclamario. Leia Tesfaye.
I'm thrilled and proud to be here this time. What about you, Matthias?
I'm thrilled too, but this is the only way to settle my financial obligations. Hi Mom, hi Dad.
It's not just Matthias' parents we're happy to see. Welcome to everyone else. My name is Mariana, and you might already know Matthias and his parents. Anyway, we will be your host for this morning's promotion ceremony. A massive thank you goes out to all of our parents and other family members that came to support us today.
Please stand for the singing of the national anthem, followed by a message from our 8th grade administrator, Mr. Graven. And now here's a message from our 8th grade administrator, Mr. Craven.
All right, well, hello and welcome to White Oak Class of 2019. So before we really get started, there's a couple people I would like to thank. So first and foremost, for all the students sitting in front here, I'd like you to just turn around for a second and give a big round of applause to your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, everybody that's here to support you. So there's going to be quite a few speeches today, so I'll make this very short. But I've had the distinct honor of having this class for the last 3 years since they came in 6th grade. And it's been 3, honestly, of the best years of my education career. It's been 3 of the most fun years of my education career. You know, we've been telling you guys that you're a special class. We've been telling you guys that you've done exceptionally well, not only in the classroom, but also out of the classroom in terms of how you treat each other, how you help support each other. So I just want to say thank you to all you students for making the last 3 years a really great 3 years for not only me, but for all your teachers as well. And the last thing that I'd like to say, and you're not supposed to say this, but if I had to pick a favorite class that I have at White Oak, it's you guys right here. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. And if there's any 6th and 7th graders here, just put your hands over your ears. Once again, thank you guys so much. We have a lot of great speeches coming up, so thank you.
Let's get real. We've seen enough adults in this game. Now it's our turn to talk. Am I right, class of 2019?
Congratulations, class of 2019! Today is the day that we can celebrate our accomplishments for the last 3 years. So let's get started. But first, to get this party started, we will have a few words from one of our own. Since this day is about 8th graders, I think it makes sense to hear from an 8th grader. So please allow me to turn the stage over to my wonderful classmate. Put your hands together for Daddy Almonte Ortiz.
Good morning, class of 2019. My name is Daddy Almonte Ortiz, and I am thankful for this opportunity to share my experiences at White Oak this past 3 years. I want to begin by saying thank you to all the teachers, parents, and friends who made this day possible. I also want to mention that no matter who you are or where you come from, you can overcome anything you set your mind to. I can strongly stand by this statement because I was an ISO student only 2 years ago. My story began when I came to America from the Dominican Republic at the age of 9. My mother gave me the choice to stay with her or leave to America with my sister. I decided to come to America in the hopes of getting a better education and to build a better future for myself. Leaving my mother was one of the hardest things I've ever done. We both knew this drastic change would be the best for me and my sister. I was terrified by the idea of starting school somewhere new, somewhere that I had never been to before. But there was something inside of me that wanted to succeed and be better than my own expectations. So I studied hard and made it out of the ESOL program in a year and a half. All of this thanks to all my teachers that helped me make this possible. I couldn't have done it without them. They pushed me to my limits, and I will be forever grateful towards them. My middle school experience was crazy. I barely had any friends at the beginning of 6th grade, and was scared to speak because I thought we were going to make fun of me. All of my fears went away when I met Precious, who is now my best friend. She showed me that it's okay to make mistakes and be different, and that I should not be ashamed of myself. She kept on reminding me of how hard I work, and that I should celebrate my accomplishments and encourage myself to set higher goals. During my 7th grade year, I discovered a new side of me, a new way to express myself without speaking, which was one of my biggest fears. I started dancing. Each day, I learned something new about myself. Then someone very special came into the picture, Miss Yanis. She has been such an amazing role model. I know if there's someone that I can count on at any time, it's definitely her. Her way of teaching is impeccable. She'll make your day, or at least my day, brighter with a smile. So Miss Yanis and Miss Sung, thank you for all you've done for me and how you changed my life for the better in different ways. When I think about 8th grade, I can say that it was the best. I met new friends and took a large leap towards success. I can say that my teachers and counselor were the best. Thank you all for everything you have done for me. Miss Mayorga, I will miss you a lot. You have been so amazingly supportive and fun to hang out with. I had very good and bad experiences at White Oak, just like any of us 8th graders sitting in this room. But all I can say is that I will definitely miss this school and the people who made my journey through middle school a lot easier. To all my friends, thank you for putting up with me and being there for me at all times. My story is similar to many of yours. I had to learn a new language, culture, and way of life. Many people do not understand the immigrant struggle, our struggle to find our identity and place in this new country. However, there is a place for all of us if we just work hard and stay positive. Recordaré todas las experiencias que viví aquí en White Oak y todas las lecciones que aprendí. Todo llevará en mi corazón para siempre. I'll always remember the good and bad moments in middle school because they both were useful for my growth, both academically and emotionally. I wish you all an amazing future. Thanks for being part of my journey, and overall, I can say that I will definitely miss White Oak. Thank you for listening. Gracias por escuchar. I wish you all a great summer and a bright future.
And now we will have a performance by Miss West and Chorus.
What's your story? What's your plan? Where are you going to? Where do you stand?
In this moment, take a chance. Feel the light shine down. Live your life out loud. You can dance.
all of the teachers in the building and the ones that are no longer here with us. So give a huge round of applause to them.
And not to be outdone by my co-hosts, I want to recognize all the parents that have supported us. Without them, none of this would be possible. So let's give it up for them.
The promotion ceremony is sadly coming to an end, so we will have some closing remarks from our principal, Ms. Dela Santos.
Oh my goodness, thank you. So, they all said what I wanted to say, so I don't have anything to say. Okay. Thank you, students. Mr. Crable said something, and I wanted to say that, so I'm going to say it again. And I don't say this to I have not said it. You can look back and ask your siblings, I have not said this, but this has been my favorite 8th grade class. You have been very caring of each other. You bring issues up that are important to our attention so that we can address them. You have been gracious. We've had a lot of things happen when, like, the water floods. They don't even faze you. Sometimes I go, these kids, they just keep going and going. So I appreciate everything that you've done. But the most important thing I care about is how you care about each other. Thank you. I always do give advice to students and parents. So to summarize some of our learning, I want you students to take care of your image, your social media image. Back in the day, when I was young, people held grudges. People saved letters and notes, and maybe they were found. People had memories of conversations. But now, people hold on to emails, text messages, and pictures. So, I want you to know that whatever you send out on social media should promote messages of hope, care, and civility. Take care of your image. Put your best image on social media. Now, you have done so well. This is an exceptional class, but I want you to remember something. In elementary school or young children, they learn from what you say to them and do, right? But as they get older and they become adolescents, they learn from what you do and then say. So parents, this is that time when we have to be role models with things like, you're about to learn how to drive. I need to be a role model and make sure that I'm not texting and driving, because when you drive, I don't want you to text and drive. Things like that. So please remember that. Also parents, the students do want you around. They might not act like they do sometimes, but they do. So in high school, stay in touch, and I always advise parents to please be that parent that volunteers to, join the Booster Club or to drive students, because again, back to social media. Nowadays with social media, I'm gonna go back to when I was young again, and my own kids. People used to call my house, and that's how I used to get to know my daughter's friends. They would say, hey, can I speak to so-and-so? And I would be like, oh, hi, Gail, nice talking to you. And then it would be Michael and so forth. But now students have their own phones, so you don't really get to know their friends as well. So please be the one that volunteers to drive them so that you can hear the conversations and stay in touch with them. Be the one to host things, be the one to show up at schools. It is very important. But students, I've been to a few graduations. I'm proud of my students. I went to Springfield's graduation yesterday. You're going to do well. I want you to remember to have faith in yourself. You've done well in middle school, you're going to do well in high school. I also wanted to apologize to a few students whose certificates were not given to them just yet. We're getting them for you. Tiffany, Jefferson, Carmen, and Colin, we're getting them for you. So I know what you want to do. I know you want to watch the slideshow, so I will end now. Congratulations, White Oak and John.
I know you try to forget, but in between the dreams and apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to get back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling back, I'll carry you home tonight.
Take your ball and a bunch of me in the hallway.
If you look at with my eyes, just don't canary. Put some bags all on your head like Jesse Terry. Richard Millie, cause a Lambo. Known to keep the better, on the windows. Every time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo. Ain't a neighborhood in Philly that I can't go. She said, oh, you rich, rich. I graduated, call me Big Fish. I got Lori Harvey on my wish list. That's the only thing I want for Christmas. I've been in my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living like you said, yeah, we know that's cap. You ain't got the answer when you see me, no I'm strapped. DCOVO, we back again, we gon' track.
Just a little 10 piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean you'll be involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't gon' play it ball, but I'll show you how. Gotta do if you really want the ball. Take it far, when you back against the ball. And a budget need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but didn't go.
Thank you. All right, so we're almost finishing. I just need the following students to come back up here, please. Rashid. Tiffany. Carmen. Anderson. Luis.